Hi, my name is Amy Matias, and I'm here with my friend and colleague Ken Jaeger to promote our workshop, Introduction to Group Psychotherapy, at this year's NSGP conference. And we wanted to talk to you about why should one do group therapy, and also how does one do group therapy. So what are the benefits of group? This made us think about early childhood and how as we go through life we accumulate experiences that cause us to develop behaviors and survival techniques that stay with us as patterns into adulthood. And these can remain unconscious to us until there's cause to notice them. For example, we might find ourselves saying, I've had that problem before and I have no idea why I keep doing that. And it can also cause us to experience feelings such as isolation or loneliness, hopeless or despair, helplessness. It can cause us to feel flawed, and it can cause us to struggle in relationship. Relationships might feel disappointing or frustrating to us, or we might just feel like we're not very good at them. And so this is where group psychotherapy comes into play. And group provides us with a laboratory of sorts to explore relationship. It provides us a place to practice connecting and sustaining relationships with one another. And it allows us to explore how we've gotten stuck and make new choices and create new opportunities for ourselves going forward. It also provides us with an opportunity to see each other and ourselves through one another's eyes and develop a sense of how we are perceived in the world and who we really are. Neuroscience has shown us that it is a biological imperative that we stay in connection face to face with one another. And many studies in the areas of trauma, addiction, shame, grief, all this research has shown that it's important for us to create and maintain relationships. And this is actually important and essential for our emotional and mental well-being. And it can lead also to a sense of optimism or confidence in having relationships with one another. So Ken, would you like to take over?
Sure. So I'm going to say a little bit about how group therapy actually gets practiced. And one of the things we'll do is we'll try and create a place where people can talk about things that are generally avoided in normal social situations. And specifically, we'll encourage people to talk about what they're feeling and how they actually feel, and also to talk honestly with each other about what it's like relating and getting to know each other. And even though this violates a lot of the important social norms, it creates two huge opportunities. The first is that when we share the parts of ourselves that Amy mentioned that feel too weak, flawed, damaged, that we feel like we have to keep them hidden, when we actually do share them with others, we discover that people can relate to them and that we may not be alone carrying those kind of burdens. And that can make a big difference in healing those kind of broken parts of ourselves. The other opportunity is that as a group begins to get to know each other and to have cohesion and function together, people can be honest with each other about the experience of relating with each other as it's happening. You know, and Amy mentioned that there's ways that we have of defending against other people, of protecting ourselves, some of which are very automatic and habitual. We don't even think about them. But in a group, there's a huge opportunity to have those reflected back to us in feedback from others, and that creates the possibility to notice them and start to gain some freedom about whether we're going to operate within those defenses or not. So if that sounds interesting to you, our full workshop is going to be at the NSGP conference on Saturday, June 6th in Boston. And the workshop, it's a 3-hour workshop. There'll be a broader introduction to the ideas of group therapy, and we'll also have a process group that people can participate in to see what it actually feels like to be in that group culture.
Great. So if you're interested, You can register online, or if you have questions, you can contact either Ken or myself, and we hope to see you there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.